Good afternoon. Today I'm doing a review of the article Aligning Business Process Reengineering and Implementing Global Supply Chains by the SCOR model. This article talks about supply chain management, which has become a much more complex system. So many businesses are looking at ways to optimize their supply chain management. This has created a need for advanced ERPs or enterprise resource planning systems in order to enhance this process. And the integration of these systems into the enterprise is referred to as BPRs, or Business Process Reengineering. There are three approaches to business process reengineering. There's radical change, which is an incremental improvement. There is clean slate approach, which is where you just ignore your current situation and start fresh. And then the other is the top-down participation, and that would describe the SCOR model or SCOR model. In this method, procedures commence from the corporate level and extend down to middle managers in the business process and stakeholders. And the SCOR method utilizes a communication platform to plan their activities. So what it does, it starts off by classifying the business processes as either plan, source, deliver, make, or return, which is reverse logistics. And then there's another category called enabler. The SCOR method also categorizes KPIs by the attributes of the business process, and best practices are included if the KPI indicates that there's a need for the opportunity area. And then there are software enhancements that are introduced to support the BPR, or the business process reengineering. But there have been limitations found to the SCOR process, which is what this case analysis was about, in order for it to be effective. So first of all, SCOR is limited to the graphical presentation for intercompany flows. So what that means is that SCOR can only present one supply chain, and the problem is that many enterprises actually operate with multiple channels of markets and products. Also, there's a limitation on SCOR for identifying gaps when they involve multiple sites or conflicts of culture or supply chain coordination. So it's very basic, if you will, in what it can actually describe through the model. And also there is a limit to some of the essential activities are not defined in SCOR, such as demand increases or decreases, or collaborative design and customer relationship management, or CRMs. There's also a bottom-up approach that can be used. It's used in coordination with SCOR, and that's called CESM. CESM is comprised of cause and effects, the SCOR standard, and mutual solution. It starts with in-depth reviews of the managers, and then the themes of the issues are collected and classified to identify what the opportunity areas are for the enterprise. The themes are then allocated to the problem groups within the SCOR process, or with the SCOR process, to the appropriate entities for plan of action. And then the problems are prioritized in order to identify a possible sequence of actions. In relationship to this chapter, the SCOR standard is one of the most prominent supply chain management analysis tools, so it fit right in with the chapter. It does show that with all the benefits, and even though it's probably one of the most highly regarded analysis tools, it also does have opportunities. So, and then my opinion of the article, again, very detailed article as far as the analysis goes. It's a very complex topic. The case does follow another company in order to show how they apply the SCOR standard, and explains how the limitations were uncovered, but it supports the functionality in comparison to other available options. So, it may not be perfect, but it is a great opportunity for analyzing supply chain management. And that's it. Thank you.